Alright, so we've got 2 units coming out on the 30th on Tuesday. Now, I'm pre-recording this video. I'm going to post it a couple days before. But the morning of April 30th, Party, William, and Mimosa are coming out. Finally, a new set of seasonals. But to be fair, they look so similar to ceremony skins. But still, they look really cool. William especially has it on, bro. He has it on, especially in game. It looks so good. It really does look good. I don't know, these are very high quality in terms of how the skins look. So definitely in terms of that, William was crazy. So we're going to talk about the units themselves, what they do, and then we're going to talk about which one you should pick in the gateway. All right, this is a pretty skippable season, if I'm being honest, but at the same time, they are two very good units for the respective mono teams. I really like William, but the problem with him is that on his mono team, mono blue obviously, we're missing key units. Clover, Noel, Zora, Nozel. 3 units that we do not have, which makes it a lot harder to build William. But just looking at it, like, just thinking about it, right? If we were to build a mono blue team, I feel that, like, okay, so if we're going off the logic that we are only able to build with the units out, then I'd put William, okay? I feel that you might, okay, obviously Ghost, okay, you would need Summer Ghost. Do I have Summer Ghost? I swear I do. So you would need Summer Ghost, if I could find them. Please, Ghost, where are you? Do I not have them? Okay, I do. So, Ghost. And then the DPS, I mean, I would say Luck works better if you have him at 2 dupes, but if not, you would probably use Julius. It's really dependent if you have him at 2 dupes or not. But then you would go Luck. And after Luck, I mean, I guess you would have to use this Charlotte, right? So this team is a bit rough. Okay, it's rough. Let's just say that. Charlotte kind of lost her value, but at least against Mono Red, you get to cook Mono Red. Because, you know, you silence the skill 2. So Asta cannot skill 2 DPS you turn 1. And then after that, you're kind of, if you don't get killed turn 1, it's going to be very hard to kill. So let's go over what William does. All right. For the skill 1, we've got 8% damage dealt increase per 1000 defense. And you can get up to like 60, 70, 80k defense with buffs. So this is going to be a big damage increase. Then, if counterattack is present on an ally, grants them 80% increased defense buff for 1 turn. I do want to confirm if it gives it to everyone. I believe it does give it to everyone. Now, I haven't used William on a counterattack team in a while, so that's the problem as to why I don't really remember. So if the ally, okay, I think it gives everyone the buff of the defense increase. So it is actually pretty good, right? This is a very nice skill 1. Now for the skill 2, if you have counterattack pleasant, if you have counterattack present, you put taunt for 2 turns. It's good. 2-turn taunt is very strong, but having the prerequisite of the counterattack is a bit rough. Now, if he has a skill page, he also puts barrier block. This is going to be good on launch, but then afterwards, Clover Noel has it on her skill 1 for free. So then afterwards, there's not really a need for this, right? Now, his ult is actually very strong. You put level 3 Fortify, 34% damage reduction. And why that works is because of the fact that Ghost's damage reduction is a percentage. So when it's percent, it's able to stack with normal level damage reduction. So those two are going to stack. So 34% plus 40 on Ghost. Then there's going to be the debuff immunity on all allies for 2 turns, which is quite a lot, right? That's actually a really good effect. Debuff immunity is just insane. For 2 turns is very nice. And then you have 5% damage, reduced damage taken, buff to all allies for 2 turns if they have a counterattack present on them. Now, it says for each instance, but the max I've seen from this is only 5%. So I think you could only get 1 instance of this 5% damage reduction, sadly. If it was per instance, then it would be so much better. But it is not, it seems. Now, also extend counterattack if it's present, okay? And then he has a 60% combo stun, which is really good because it's AoE. Because it, like, bro, an AoE 60% is wild, right? That's nice. The problem with him is that he's at 100 speed. So the way you're going to end up using him, which works out well later on when you're able to take the damage, but at the beginning it's a bit rough, is that you luck skill 2, and since luck is quicker, he's going to go first. You skill 2, put AoE counter, then William extends the counter and puts the damage reduction, then also extends counter, right, and then gets the extra 5% damage reduction. Now, William also grants protection to the ally with the highest all attack for 2 turns, which works out well. besides the fact that, you know, a little someone has an AoE combo turn 1. A little someone has an AoE combo turn 1, which kind of devastates everything, but whatever. Now, his dupe 2 sucks. You apply shock on all enemies for 2 turns. Who cares? Not even luck cares. And there's a reason. Okay, now the way they wanted you to build this, the way it was supposed to be is that luck at dupe 5 gets 8 SP when attacking someone with a continuous damage on them. Now, the problem is, you're applying this for 2 turns. Now, luck is already going to be applying shock with his skill 2 if he has the skill page. So you want to use this skill 2 first. And then afterwards, if he uses his ult, you're able to basically use the ult and get back the ult right away at max dupe if there's a shock. But why would you need this from William if luck has it on his skill 2? So the dupe 2 is useless completely. Now the dupe 5 gives 30% damage increase to an attacker ally if counterattack is present on them upon William taking damage, which is very strong. 30% damage increase is nice, pretty clean, right? Easy damage increase, so love to see it. Overall though, William is a very fun unit with the skill 1. The skill 1 actually is going to do a lot of damage, and he is going to be tanking, okay? You could check out some previous showcases, but William will be tanking. And he does have some usability, but it's just not right away. Now, the problem with him is that he's mono blue and that you're not going to see this team used for a while, so that is the main problem. But overall, he is a usable unit later down the line. I think a month after his release, he'll be usable. A full season later, then he'll be usable. Once Zora and Noel come out, then he's usable. Okay. Now, Mimosa, bit of a different story. She'll be usable almost right away. But 2 weeks after, once you get Vanessa, is when Mimosa sees a lot more value. Okay. Now, she is a healer. Skill 1 heals. Skill 2, 100% heal. Also, removes HP recovery reduction. But the important thing is that it dispels all dots. Now, the big problem with her is that she has 2 single target heals. Sometimes you're going to see 2 or 3 units are going to be low and you're going to need to heal more. But that's a bit of her problem. Now, she does put defense pen, which is good. But it works out fine because her res, she has a res. And that's the main point of her kit, where she gives a 100% res or you remove a stun. So she either puts stun removal or 100% res. Now, I wish her heals were a bit better, honestly, but it's fine because all this part of her kit is very good. Her combo gives 3 SP to the partnered mage, which if you want to use this and like you think you're going to get back your ult in time, then it works out. Now, what she does excel in is the invulnerability, where she's going to be able to give the DPS basic, or not the DPS. Yes, the DPS invulnerability, which is going to be very good for Mario, turn 1, or just any DPS to be able to get this. It's actually very strong for sure. It works out very well. And then her dupes, okay? Now, you would want to dupe her out at least to dupe 2, I think, if you're really going to go for her, if you really want to build mono green. Getting her to 2 dupes, giving the SP plus 1 every turn is very strong. But overall, it's 2, like, kind of mid units. William and Mimosa are not needed, like, necessarily. Like, not many of you guys are going to build mono blue, but if you do, then do get William. But for Mimosa, it's just, her res is good. This combo is good. Her heals are mediocre, but she's able to heal. It's just not everyone's getting the heals, okay? This invulnerability is very strong. But then it's just, you get taunted, you can't heal, first of all. But she does have this res. The res is very strong. But mono green isn't exactly cooking, right? It's pretty good. It's not amazing, okay? Mono green's decent. Black Asta exists, which is why you use other teams with Mario, but for sure Mimosa has value. Between the two, for most people, you should be picking Mimosa over William. No doubt about it. If you want to build Mono Blue, go for William for sure. You would need William for Mono Blue, but if you're not, then just go for Mimosa. Default to Mimosa. She's going to be good. You don't really need to invest into her. If you just want the vulnerability plus the res, that's fine. You don't need to go for the LR plus 2, but it would be nice. But besides that, that's basically it. It sucks that her main healing is at LR plus 5. But whatever. She's a decent unit, right? You're gonna usually see teams like this. Let me go back to the team building. So the teams are gonna be where, do I have it already made? Yes, I do. So it's this: double invulnerability. Vanessa has 2 turn invulnerability. Mimosa has turn 1 turn invulnerability. That's 3 turns of invulnerability. She has immortality. She reses. You're going to be able to keep Mario alive quite a while if you get lucky. In the right cases, Mario's alive for so many turns without taking damage or just being at 100% HP. It's crazy. So definitely not bad units. These units aren't necessarily changing the meta too much. and honestly are worth skipping because the next unit is Zora, and this guy is really good. Okay, really good. I've already talked about him, probably very close to this video. Definitely worth pulling for. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Peace.